Entering the temple of Anubis.
Attack and defense guide strategy, whatever you want to call it, for our flanker. Maybe T is playing. Got the T.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone.
Start the match. Then I want you to come through this left door right here. Check corners. And make sure there's nobody back here. Check the ship.
Ahorita regreso. Translocating.
Good. If we have a Widowmaker app, then I want you to hack this help back here. Once everyone's done checking corners, I'm gonna want you to just basically run straight to point.
Here I am. I'm out of here.
Don't do that. Throw it at me. Oh. Having a little bit of trouble. There we go. Okay. So once you touch point, enemy team should be notified immediately. They should be turning around, trying to chase you. Get some damage in if you can.
Translocating. Iniciando el hackeo.
That hack if you have your hack ready. Okay, so our team is going to be coming. So while you're distracting the enemy team, our team should be making their way up through these stairs right here. The whole team, except for Widowmaker, who's there. But the whole team should be coming through these stairs and joining you right up here. So once we have all 6 of us up here, they should be up here by the time you get back up here. Hoping, or at least close to it. So by this time, half the enemy team is probably on point, or the whole enemy team's on point. But if there's a couple people straggling, that are still maybe over here on that area, just, go ahead and try to secure those kills if you can get them. There's like a support up here. Take care of anyone that's still left here.
I'm out of here.
Or take care of anyone who just noticed our whole team went up here and might be trying to follow us. Soldier, tracer, reaper.
Ahorita regreso.
We get a pick or two off that. Our team should be engaging on point probably immediately. Call it out. I got to pick on so and so, and then that should be the cue for our tanks, Reinhardt, D.Va, to jump on point. Start, getting kills left and right.
Be right back. See you later.
So that's our best case scenario, right? Okay. If that doesn't happen, let's just say all 6 people who started up here, they saw you on point. Oh no, Sombra's on point. Let's go get her. You come up here, whole team meets you up here. Now all 6 are on point. So at this point, we're just gonna spend a little time up here, just spamming damage at them with our. If we have the Widow, she'll be able to, firing from area here. And everyone else just spamming damage. We have a Ryan shield, so we'll have a D.Va behind the Ryan shield. We'll have Zenyatta behind the Ryan shield. Soldier, or not soldier. Sombra, if you want to be up here, that's fine. But if not, you go ahead and just mosey your way down to point. Maybe hack someone who wants to get hacked. D.Va, Reinhardt. Try and build up your EMP. With that first push, after. If you don't get a pick after the first 10-15 seconds, we'll just drop down, engage. Sombra, I want you down here. I mean, assuming you have your translocator. I want you down here. I want D.Va and I want Reinhardt down here. If we have the Widow, she'll be up there. If we have a soldier, he'll be up here. Supports and be up there. And the 3 of you guys just causing chaos down here. And hopefully that should be enough to get a team kill. Fair the point. Try not to use your EMP on this first fight, so we can have it for the potential snowball on the second point. Okay, so if this doesn't work, we all end up dying. That's fine. Just go ahead and reset.
Translocating.
Enemy team probably not going to be holding here anymore. After we get a pretty good first push, most teams will usually end up holding either there, or I guess if they see us up here, they might even try and have a few people up there. But the plan's the same. So if we get stopped first point, whole team just Comes right back up here, and we try it again from up here.
Been here all along.
Have that hack.
Beacon in place.
If there's anybody up here, you know, just take care of them first. They can back off. Hack the divas, hack the tanks from here.
I'm out of here.
Keep trying until we get that first point. And at this point, if we have the Widow, we might switch after that first push if it doesn't work. So I have a soldier instead of the Widow for this next. Okay, so that's that point.
Ahorita regreso. See you
Second
later.
point. You can go ahead and push up a little bit to get that health hack hacked
Looking
before the
for
team
me?
gets there. I'm okay with that.
Always leave yourself a back door.
Okay, and then once we cap point, team starts, you know, go high five, GG's. Once they start making their way up here, you know, get ready. This first push, we're gonna push middle, right? Whole team's pushing right here. We're just trying to keep the momentum going. So assuming you have your EMP at this point,
I might need this later.
go ahead and, you know, I would like to leave the locator up there just because it's got a good.
He vuelto. Apagando las luces.
Use that first point. Back up here if
Translocating.
you have to. You still have a great spot to shoot down at people from. If it all goes well, you know, first push. We have like 7 minutes to do this again if we need to. Yeah.
Ahorita regreso. I'm out of
Okay,
here.
that doesn't work. If we get team wiped for whatever reason, and we should be using all our ults there. I mean, Reinhardt might have his Earth Shatter too, so that might be a good combo with the EMP. Everyone else, Mercy might have her ultimate, but I doubt it. Probably just you and Reinhardt with the ultimates. Okay. So next push is going to be for the team. Going to be on this side here.
Hey there.
So I want our Reinhardt, if we still have the Reinhardt, to shield right here, block any damage. Whole team comes behind him. Take this spot here. Got a lot of cover. Got good view to the point from here. We could even scoot here. We got a lot of space to work with right here. They can't really contest this spot easily. Here, you know, just, and we'll have this health pack hacked, obviously.
Beacon in place.
Try and get some flanks going through here.
Looking for me?
Hacking the tanks. Picking supports.
Translocating.
And, you know, I'm fine, you know, with, I feel like this is a great spot to hold that most teams kind of ignore. But I feel like it's got a lot of cover that this map doesn't really offer. Any other side doesn't really offer this much cover. So, you can choose to be over here with the team. That's fine.
I might need this later.
If they're all going, if you know they're all going right side. So second push, I'm gonna tell the team we're going this way. Since you're Sombra, I'm okay if you're going to the other direction. That's cool too. On this side, you're Sombra.
¿Qué tal?
Yeah, you'll be okay. Kind of
Translocating.
distraction there. Team should be right about here at this point. You'll be safe with the team. If not, you can just keep flanking.
Ahorita regreso. ¿Me extrañaste?
Be creative with it. I mean, I know that's what you're good at. So,
See you later.
okay. If that push fails, so on this map, I really want our team to wait to make any serious pushes. Wait for the EMP for every serious push. I really think you can have the EMP every team fight on this if we play smart. If we don't get picked early, I really think you can have it every fight, and we can get a good push just about every fight. So let's just say that push fails. So I either want to attack middle or I want to attack this side. I never want to go through this tunnel here because it's horrible. There's really no cover here. I mean, the enemy has all the cover on this spot. Junkrats can really make easy work of us in here. Should never. I mean, Sombra is probably the only person who should be coming through here. For the rest of the team, I want you guys to start using these rocks up here. We're not going to push middle through here because by the time, we push, if we have a Reinhardt, he's pushing through a shield. His shield's broken probably by the time he gets right here. And he's got to back up because his shield's broken. Instead, we're going to use these rocks here, go through this way. Sometimes there's roadhogs here, junkrats, reapers. Sometimes there's people up here too. And have a very easy view, access to anyone, or sometimes there's people in here. Whereas if we come through middle, always this reaper that just jumps down and demolishes. If there's someone right here, roadhog that hooks us, it makes a lot more sense if we come this side. We can see everything, better view. And when we push through middle, we're going to push from right here. Normally our Reinhardt shield's breaking right about here. But if he starts right here, he can block a lot more damage, get way closer to point than we could have passed. And if he gets in trouble, he can just drop right here. Get a health pack. Voila. And we can maybe even push back over here if we need to.
Beacon in place.
Otherwise, Reinhardt's getting really close to point. Still has the shield, hopefully. If we have EMP, we're all right here, ready to go. We're all behind the Rein shield. D.Va's behind the Rein shield, maybe using her Matrix for this first part to preserve his shield. There we go. We're right here, ready to win the team fight. So those are our two options. We either come through there, assuming we don't get it on our first push, which I really hope we get on our first push. If we don't, come through here first. Watch anybody up here. Wait for the EMP, once you get it.
Be right back.
Team, I'm ready.
Hey there.
Bam.
See you later.
Health pack.
Initiating the hack.
Or we're gonna come through the middle. Those are our two. If the team's coming through the middle, like I said, I'm okay if Sombra, if you want to go through this side.
¿Qué tal?
Get a hack on the shield or D.Va.
Translocating.
Hack it from a different angle, right? So I don't expect you to be with the team unless you really want to. If you have EMP, but just attack from those weird angles that they don't really see you. It should help our team be able to push point a little bit easier. Defense. I'm really torn. I kind of want the Sombra on defense because I feel like it's also really strong on this map. But if it doesn't work out, attack, I feel like we're always going to have Sombra on this map. I feel like she's probably the best flanker, better than Tracer or Genji on this map. And with the EMP, really strong, should be able to win a lot of team fights with that. Defense.
I might need this later. I'm out of here.
Okay, so defense, we normally hold right here, right? Got the Reinhardt shield right here. We got maybe a Junkrat or someone else, McCree, just spamming damage. It works, sometimes, but I feel like a lot of the times it doesn't work. If there's a Widow up here,
Be right back.
that's when we're really in trouble, because if the enemy team pushes through here, I guarantee you, like 10 out of 10 times, our Reinhardt's gonna face his shield this way, and then, bam, Mercy's dead, Zenyatta's dead, Soldier's dead, all because we can't really defend the Widow and we can't defend this spot at the same time. So from now on, we are going to be holding right here at the start of the map. Once the map starts, hack on that. I usually like to wait behind this fountain right here.
Miss me?
Maybe get a hack on the tank, on the D.Va, or the Reinhardt. Just start spamming damage.
I'm out of here.
Get out of there when we're about to die. So when the enemy team doesn't see us right here, I would imagine that they're just going to be like, oh, they're just going to go straight to point. So they might either come here, or if someone might come through here. Either way, we're going to be right here. They're probably not going to expect us. We're going to have a Ryan shield sitting right here. We're going to have a soldier, Pinata, you know, Sombra, Diva, all just spamming damage right there when they come in our line of sight. And if we get a couple kills, you know, just go ahead and try and stagger the rest. If they back up before they die and end up coming this way, which probably will be their most logical move. End up coming this way. Okay. Once they get up there, once we see them coming that way, once we see them retreating and going around that way, I want our team to come up here. You know, similar to attack, we're gonna really want to control this high ground for the entire game.
Be right back.
They're gonna have to make their way to point because that's how you win this game. If their whole team, similar to what we're doing on attack, if their whole team comes to point, and we engage here. If they have someone over there, Sombra, I kind of want you to handle whoever's over there.
Beacon in place.
Fine, just maybe come around this way. Take out the, if it's a Ana, if it's a Zen, Mercy, whoever's over here, just take them out.
See you later.
If they have any flankers that are trying to come up here, which they probably will, since they're attacking, they're going to want to...
Here I am.
Send someone up here, so just keep an eye out for the flankers also. That doesn't happen, you know, in their first push, you know, they got all 6 on point.
I might need this later.
I'm going to have you contest first, just because they can't see you, and you can contest.
¿Qué onda?
Bam. And then eventually our tanks will drop down, our supports, and our soldier, we're going to stay on top, healing and damaging. There. So, gets, you know, crazy, just come back up here. Just hop out up here. This first fight, I mean, you could very well have your EMP first fight if we need it. If not, you know, save it for the next push. So.
Be right back. See you
Basically
later.
the same thing for all the rest of the pushes. If their whole team comes up here, we should have a very good advantage. I mean, this is a really narrow area to defend. We can put a lot of damage right here. Got a good view of the stairs here too.
I might need this later.
Even if you want, you can go around.
Looking for me?
Get people from back here too.
Translocating.
They really should not be able to make a successful push on us from the stairs. I would be really disappointed if they're able to push here and successfully kill us all up here. Especially with the health pack. I mean, even if we do take a lot of damage, we have this health pack, we have 2 supports up here. We should be okay. Other than that, I mean, they don't really have any options. I mean, they're gonna have to come, you know, main. They're just gonna have to try and fight us from down there every time. Like I said, they can try to come up here, but so that just leaves. Then we'll have you and the 2 tanks down here,
Hey there.
testing, making sure they don't get too much progress.
See you later.
And that's the first point. Hopefully she'll get a first point hold. If we don't, for whatever reason, get a first point hold, I'm going to have our Winston maybe hang out up here. Diva's going to be right about here. Soldier should be up here. If he has time. If he doesn't have time, then he might be right about here. Our 2 supports right about here. Mercy's in. Should be taking cover behind this area right here. We really want to prevent the enemy from coming this side. We want to keep this side safe for our supports. So if our soldier can get up here, he'll have a good view of this area to keep away. You know, keep putting damage on anyone that's trying to come through this side. And he's also got a really good view of the map, the whole map as well. Then our Winston is just going to be up here, just pestering people, and that's what I want you to be doing too. You know, just
Let's get started.
get this health pack hacked. Assuming you don't, if you have your EMP, don't try and do too many unnecessary, like too much unnecessary poking. If you don't have your EMP, you know, try to build it up. Not, you know, just
Ahorita regreso.
try just to get picks. There's a Mercy back
¿Qué
here.
tal?
Try and get that pick. You're gonna try to get the kills. If you have your EMP, just focus on getting kills, not just doing damage to tanks. Because you already have your ultimate, you know, there's not anything else you can really build. So just try and focus on getting support kills at that point. Like I said, we don't really want the enemy to push through here. We want them to either push mid or preferably through the temple.
Be right back.
Because if they're through the temple, our soldiers should be up here, has good view of that. Winston will probably back off, he'll jump back to point. And our supports mostly will be safe, you know, behind this wall. They have a lot of cover right here that they can take advantage of. And they're kind of away from, you know, an Earth Shatter, they're away from a lot of ultimates that the enemy team might use if they push through the temple area. If possible, we really want to push them through that way.
Beacon in place.
Sombra is also good, you know, to get around here.
Looking for me?
Pick on the Mercy, pick on the Zen, pick on the Lucio,
I'm out
pick on
of here.
whoever's right there. Like I said, D.Va's on point just to, you know, make sure nothing bad happens to the supports or the DPS. Or Winston, you know, she can get to Winston up here if they dive Winston.
Always leave yourself
Or the Winston up there. Kind of jumping on people. Just zap, 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 and then jumping away. Maybe you and Winston can coordinate some low health targets, you know.
Be right back. Translocating.
If you're back here,
Gotcha.
you get Mercy. We're like to one shot right here. Like, oh, Winston, Mercy low. You know, main entrance. And he just jumps down, finishes the Mercy. Okay, so that's really it for this this point. If the enemy team gets this far, I really hope they don't, but if they do, I feel like we should be able to get a pretty good hold on this. So, no ticks. If you got any questions, be sure to let me know. All right, until next time.
Apagando las luces.